Hey everyone, finally some justice in Canton. You might already have heard it, but this morning, Massachusetts State Police announced Trooper Michael Proctor has been terminated. The big PR tour from his sister and his wife didn't help him. He's out on his A's. The man who probably was the worst part in a really bad bunch for the Commonwealth. A man who now will have to admit on the stand, if asked, and I bet you he will be asked, that he got fired because of his misconduct during this trial. Yes, they should be able to bring it up that he has been fired, is what I get from my people who talk law. They say the trial board found Proctor guilty on unsatisfactory performance and alcoholic beverage charges. I don't know what alcoholic beverage charges can be in Boston. It must be that he didn't drink enough when we hear the rest of them. Our mission to deliver the highest level of police service depends on the public trust in our professionalism and integrity. It is incumbent upon me, as well as every member of this department, to hold one another accountable when any member compromises our mission by failing to uphold our values, Geoffrey Noble, the superintendent of MSP, said in a statement. As superintendent, my role demands that I do what is in the best interest of the department. My decision to terminate Michael Proctor follows a thorough, fair, and impartial process. I have weighed the nature of the offenses, their impact on our investigations, I can't say that word, integrity, and the importance of safeguarding the reputation of our dedicated women and men in the state police. This decision reflects our unwavering commitment to upholding our values, enhancing public trust, and ensuring the highest standards of service and accountability. Finally, recognizing the way in which this process has affected the family of Boston Police Officer John O'Keefe, I would also like to renew our condolences to them. Proctor had been relieved of duty, transferred out of Norfolk DA's office, and suspended without pay immediately following the July 24 mistrial in the Karen Reed Red Rum trial. Proctor was the lead investigator in the case and was a key witness in Reed's trial. State police began conducting an internal affairs investigation after details of misconduct emerged during the trial. Proctor can appeal the trial board's decision to a civil service commission, but state police says they are confident the evidence is sufficient for civil service to affirm Noble's decision to terminate him. For those of you who might be new to the Karen Reed case, Trooper Proctor was the guy who were looking for her nudes, who told his friends that she was a whack job, who told his friends that she has no behind. He is some of the worst you could ever see in a position of power, because he's a little man with a lot of small peen energy. His wife and sister went crying to the media. He's an outstanding officer. He's a decorated officer. He is such a good guy. It's just because people smeared him in connection with the Karen Reed case. No. He is absolutely getting what he deserves, which is a swift kick in the behind. He should have been fired long ago. But this is only one card in the card house. Remember everyone else who got his text messages? They got a few days of vacation suspended. One of them said, well, I didn't check my email, so I didn't know anything. And he didn't even get any disciplinary action. Canton PD MSP is still riddled with bad cops. It still have a structural problem with good old boys who take care of good old boys. Trooper Proctor might be the first card in the card house. It will, as far as I have been informed by people who know a little bit about the law, be able to be cross-examined and ask, did you get fired because of your misconduct? I said it when we had the hearing where they dropped everything on Trooper Proctor. If the state want to save their face, because I still can't see how they can get past at least a hung jury with the evidence in the Karen Read case, throw everything on Proctor and dismiss the case. You have the perfect patsy. He's out now. Yeah, he might have some secrets he can sing about. But you have had problems with that before. You can pressure him to shut up, and then you can get out of a case, wash your hands and say, well, sadly, the lead investigator ruined our case. We still believe Karen Read is guilty, but because of all the mistreatments from Proctor, we don't believe we can get her convicted. We still believe she did it. It would have been the perfect out. Cut your losses and get out of here before you go through another 10 weeks of hundreds of thousands of people around the world laughing at your stupidity. Proctor, I have to say, it couldn't have happened to a worse person. Thank God, finally some justice in Canton.